So without any further ado, here we go.
Millions in the cryptocurrency business? Do you know that you can be one of them? Yes, you! And even more, this market is still very new, and you can have huge success even if you do not have any experience, or even if you have never heard of cryptocurrencies before. Coinspace is here to simplify and revolutionize the cryptocurrency market for you and with you. And now is the time to pay close attention if you are serious about your future financial freedom. First, you may be asking yourself, what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a type of digital currency that is based on cryptography. The fact is that cryptocurrency is the money of the future. It represents freedom of payment, it gives you control and security, and many more advantages. Transparent information, customer anonymity, no risk, purchases are not taxed, and in cryptocurrency world, very low transaction fees are reality. And your next question might be, how do I get cryptocurrency? In traditional fiat money system, governments simply print more money when they need to. But in cryptocurrency world, money isn't printed at all. It is mined. Computers around the world are mining coins. Miners run specialized software on high-powered computers who solve complex mathematical puzzles. So if you are interested in mining, we have a solution for you. We are heavily investing in the best available hardware to stay on the very top of technology. For you, this is the easiest way of mining. No need to assemble rigs or to have hot, loud computers in your home. Yes, you can simply rent these cryptocurrency money-making machines, and you can start making profit today. Your mining rigs are already set up and running. As soon as you join us, you can start mining and earn your first coins. A year from now, you'll wish you would have started today. If you want to find out more, check video, Coinspace Secret Formula for Success.
Okay, now before I introduce our guest speaker, there's a couple of housekeeping rules that I'd like to enforce or to mention. Firstly, could you turn off any mobile phones or any other devices likely to make a noise? Secondly, we get this venue for at no charge, so we do ask people, if possible, could they go down, patronise the establishment and buy a meal after we're finished. We give back in that respect and we continue to get the room because we do that. All right, I've always wondered what it would be like to stand in a room full of millionaires. Now I know. Just looking around, wait and see what happens in the future. Now, Noel Ferrugia. Noel is at Diamond, the #1 distributor in the world for Coinspace, and has done so well it's not funny. He knows everything there is to know about Coinspace and is going to present to you this business opportunity. So Noel, where are you? Come out.
Thank you very much. I'm not going to use this one, I'm going to shout. I would like to hand it back to Mike because he's a phenomenal leader as well. He's leading by example. Mike, he started the business with me. I paid him, I bought a pizza for him and he joined my business early stages. And he had it tough, but persistence beat resistance. And Mike, he just hit the jackpot a month ago, and now he's cranking in the ranks, and he just qualified for the car as well. And yes, I would like to hand it back to Mike. Thank you. So everyone can hear me?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. I like my natural voice, macho voice. Who is new? Who's seeing this first presentation? Okay. So I'm going to dedicate this especially for you guys. I'm not trying to sell nothing. I try to explain it as simple as possible. I'm going to explain my background, where I came from, and how it took me to be where I am, right? So, going a couple of years ago, about 25 years ago, I wanted to be an entrepreneur, right? And I worked hard because my family always told me work hard, establish yourself so you don't need no one if you grow up and you retire comfortable, right? So I started my first business when I had 8 years old. I was buying stuff, cooking stuff, and I used to sell it to my family. And from one box it came 2, 3, 4, and I ended up a small supermarket at my grandma's house. I was cute then, and people was buying to make me happy. Then at the age of 16, I started buying a block of land. It was cheap then. I opened my first supermarket at the age of 18. I married at 18. 19, I had my first pizza shop. 21, I had a transport company. 10 years ago, I was sitting on 5 businesses, and I was doing pretty well. But something changed totally in my life. One day I was sitting with my wife, and she thought that the TV is broken, and we took her to hospital, and she was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. So nobody told me that having wealth and have no plan B, you are done, right? Well, the doctor, to cut it short, the doctors told me to come to Australia. I closed 3 of my businesses. I sold the other 2, came here. My auntie, she knows I had it tough. I had to pay a lot of money for the visa. I came broke, and I had to start from scratch. But I was looking, and somebody introduced me. My aunt introduced me another way, and not just the businesses, to learn how to leverage other people. So it's not just you. If you work 100 hours, that's all you get paid. But if you have 100 people working 1 hour, you are more relaxed and you are having the same results. So I was in the other multi-level market, and I learned a lot. I made personal development. I'm chef by trade. If you don't know, that's why I'm big. I eat too much. And yeah, 3 years ago, I had another learning curve in my life. I was dead and I was broke. I was too stressed about the money. I was desperate about the money, and my heart was collapsing, right? So I was in Royal Melbourne. My heart stopped 4 times. One of them, those times it stopped for 5 minutes. So I was nearly clinically dead, and I was broke. But what I learned is, after I got that learning curve, I wanted to do something about my life and my situation. I could give up, or I could fight. And I choose to fight, right? So after I do the presentation, I will close with 2 thoughts about destiny, about your destinies, and about how much time you have left, right? Because it's important, whatever you are in this room, whatever situation you are, if you are rich, if you made it, if you are poor, if you are struggling, you can change it. And that's the lesson, and that's the advantage of this business. Because this business was my vehicle to be from tragic to go to magic. And I'm going to start the presentation. But before starting the presentation, is in 3 years, I did what most people don't do in a lifetime, right? And trust me, it's a very good experience. It's an enjoyable experience. And what I'm trying to do now is helping other people to go where they want to go and achieve what they want to achieve. It's not about business, it's about building the family and community and help them as a group to go to the next level. So I started this business, and it was introduced to me 12 months ago. The company name is Coinspace. And what I like about this company is because this company, you remove
Too far. Go back.
this company came where I came from, Malta, right? And the reason why I liked the company coming from the same country that I lived and I know is because two of the government members of Malta, they're in my immediate family. So they're the cousins of my father. So the first thing, as everyone do when you are skeptic, is doing due diligence, right? So I made the due diligence about the company, and they was registered right, and they had all the paper ticked. So I said, okay, we're going to give it a try. Here is the cryptocurrency market. I'm talking about the fiat money and the cryptocurrency money. The fiat money is when the government print the money when they need it, right? Before it was to use backed by gold, but now they lost the plot and they just print whatever they need. So the value of the money is going less and less and less, and unfortunately, that's why they are looking to go digital, because the money have no value no more. Then 2009, Bitcoin story started, and this was an experimental coin from Satoshi that he wanted to experiment if there is no money or if there is another way to make payment and transaction between a person and a person. And this cryptocurrency was valued as a very low price. It was cents. And at the first 2-3 years, nobody was getting grab of it. Everyone was saying, this is not going to work. Nobody's going to use it. But what happened after 4 years is start gaining the value. And what shocked the world is 2011 reached the first target of $35. When that reached the target of $35, a lot of more people and companies start to look into it. And what happened in 2012 shocked literally the world, because went up over $1,000 American dollars, and 2013 reached the 1,200 mark. And then started the cryptocurrency rush. Everyone was going to buy computers, everyone was mining, and everyone was investing. And the people who invested back then, when everyone was saying that it's not going to work, it's not going to happen, you're crazy, you're throwing the money, it's capped, it's pyramid, it's this, blah, 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 they turned all millionaires. So we learned a lesson that whatever is at the right time, at the right position, if you capitalize in that time, you can seriously make a big change in your life. Here they give you an example of a man who just invested $27 and he bought an $11 million apartment, right? By investing yearly. How does it work? People say, okay, so what's the business? We are not in the lotions, potions, we're not in the selling part, we're not in the service part. What we are doing is, it's like Avis, it's like car rental, right? So, if you have a car rental, you have the cars, you lease the cars for a period of time. After you lease the cars, after the contract finished, you just turn the keys back, or you make another contract and you keep that car to keep working for you, right? We're the same. In cryptocurrency, money is not printed, it's mined. So when you're saying mine, it's not go in the mines and dig for cryptocurrency, but it's electronic mining. So the computers that called blockchains, they need to solve a mathematical problem, and when they solve this problem, the computer will reward you with a coin, right? So, if you want to mine yourself, you have to buy a lot of computers, which drag a lot of electricity, a lot of maintenance, a lot of noise. And the people in Bitcoin community was starting to make a pooling of people to have more success in receiving the coin, solving the problems. Our company is the same. We are preparing all the facilities, we are buying all the equipment, we are buying all the headaches which comes with the computers, and we are leasing a part of the computers for the normal people, for investors or normal people, right? And all we have to do is we say, okay, we're gonna get a quarter of a computer and see how it goes. We're gonna rent a quarter of, we're gonna rent a full computer. We're gonna rent a double computer, or as much as you wish. Whatever happens from that period of time that you sign the contract until 365 days, that profit is going to be for you. You have to have no maintenance, no worries, no adjustment, nothing. So the company said you have two ways of profit. We are at the pre-launch. So you understand that before you actually launch, you can't give the same profit as you are working fully, 100%. So the company said, the coins that we're going to give you is a credit, but if you want to sell the coins, it's already liquid. So eventually you're not locked by holding the coins, and then if something happens, you're going to lose all the coins. You can sell them to the company on the 14th and on the 20th of the month. If you sell them before the launch, we are going to give you 50 cents, which is, you're still going to make profit, but you're not going to make big profit, right? If you hold on the coins and you sell them after the launch, you are going to make double the profit. So at the moment we give 50% profit because it's 50 cents of a euro. At the launch it's going to be €1 plus. And that's the company can guarantee because now it's closed in mining and we are not going to launch until the coin is worth already when we launch €1 plus. So you might ask, okay, what packages there is available? So for starter packages, there is, these prices are all in euros because now the mother company is still in euro. Eventually we will have our currency as well, because every country will have our packages and our system. But at the moment we're still working with the Maltese company. So the smaller package is €300, and that will give you coins as an advance, 2 coins per day, which the system is mining, and the company can give you a steady coins per day because it's not mining yet. So those are credits, right? And 50 points. I'm just making them dividing this tree because this company will give you 3 ways of earnings, right? So the first one is the coins, which the coins at the moment are one price. When those coins are going to be in the stock exchange, right, it will fluctuate accordingly to demand by supply. Secondly, if you refer to people, the company will give you commission. So that's the second earning. And third is by you building a team from left and right, the company, for the effort of your team, it will give you back the third reward, which is matching bonus. So you have the package from 300, you go up to 12,000, and even they're going to be bigger because we are finding investors that they are investing big. So we are making bigger packages as well to cater for everyone. So this is that the company is guaranteed the value of €1 is because of the demand of supply. The other thing is we are backing the coin by other cryptocurrency. So that is going to be the strength of the company to keep long journey. Phase 1 is that we are targeting to get 50,000 members, which, if I'm not wrong, we are half. So it's not a big task. If every person in the system just recruit another person, we're done. Right? And we have about 6 months to go until we launch the company. Paper wallet is already been in the process of being there. The merchant's acquisition plan is going to be exactly after the launch of the company. So there is a lot of plannings after the company to make the company more established and more solid. Direct commission is when you refer to someone, they give you from 36 to 140 for 1,440 for the bigger package. But the company said the first 45 days is where the people are more excited. So when people are more excited, right, they go and say to the brother, sister, uncle, father, mother, whatever. And so in that period, the company will give 45 days. So the people that they bring in the 45 days, they will give them 20%. And the reason why the company is doing this, because most of the people, they will get their investment back in the first 45 days. And then they are more relaxed, and they have a success story. If you have a story, it will sell. If you go and sell, you won't do nothing, because people hate us, people. Binary system, how it works. As I said, this is very simple concept. By the way, if you don't want to build a business, and you want just to buy a computer, lease a computer for 365 days, you're still going to make money, right? So here, you don't have, because maybe some people say, no, I don't want to go and building a team. I won't go and tell nobody. I want to be sure. You're right, you can, right? So with your, what you're going to lease is going to give you more eventually with what you invested. If you want, on the other hand, build a business, right? The company choose the easiest way. It's a binary. It's one on the left and one on the right, and you just need to duplicate. We did research, me and Mike, and we said, what if a person just introduced 2 people? What's going to happen, right? And you duplicate. In 18 weeks, correct me if I'm wrong, Mike, in 18 weeks, if everyone duplicates, it's not going to happen like that, trust me. The only person that can duplicate is me, because I did it with myself. It's not going to happen. But let's say it's everyone duplicate, and everyone bring 2 people, and they bring 2 people. In 18 weeks, you go and 7-figure income. You will have 64,000 people in your team in 18 weeks. But people because procrastinate, people because they fear, people because they listen for opinions, they have the tendency to hold back and watch, right? So the company said, okay, you just need 1 person on the left, 1 person on the right. You start making the points with the packages that all your team start leasing, and the company will give 50% of those points in money again, right? So do you think that if anyone that leased a package and they doubled their money, even if they just doubled their money, do you think that they're going to lease another year the package? I believe so, right? So the company said, if you build a team, no matter 2, 5, 10, 20, 20,000, and after 1 year, everyone is happy, and they want to renew the lease, you will make another 50% on the total of those points. So when I started with 9 people in my team, right? Now in 8 weeks, I have 13,000. I don't know 12,994 nodes. It's duplication, right? But imagine now, if in 6 months, 7,000 of those, they go and renew the package. And most likely, if they started with the small package, because they make profit, they're going to be a bigger package. Imagine my bonus for the year, how much it's going to be, right? Matching bonus is, I didn't understand it at the beginning, but once you understand it, it's an advantage again. Because what the company is saying, the 2 packages is for amateurs, just to try the waters. When you go with the 3rd package onwards, you start making matching bonus. So it means I introduce Mike, and Mike now he built up a massive team, right? And because Mike is working hard, and I am the one that I brought Mike, Mike is making $1,000 in commission that week. Me, because I introduced Mike, I'm gonna make $100 commission. But look how powerful is this. Imagine if I have 20 of Mike, and I'm sitting pretty eating my pizza and drinking my wine, and 20 people are doing the hard work, right? And suddenly that week, I made 2,000 euros because I made the first effort in the beginning to introduce these people doing a little, right? Now, imagine if you go with a higher package, and Mike introduced Jarlet, and Jarlet now is working hard because he's excited, because he's making money. And I'm sitting there in my fireplace, and I take $100 with Mike, and another $100, in that case, $200 with Jarlet, and Jarlet introduced Hortensia, sorry about the names, and Hortensia now she's working hard as well, because she's seeing Jarlet and Mike doing hard, and I'm making another $200 on her. Imagine if you have 6,000 or 60,000 people. What's going to change in your pocket? Right? The company said, for the people who want to build a business, we want them to be happy, and we want to give them compensation for their work. So it's all point-based. So when you start building the business, you're going to accumulate points, but you're accumulating positions. So the first 6,000 members, you can say, oh, 6,000 members, 6,000 points. How am I going to do that? I know people who put in 1 week 36,000 points. So when you reach 6,000 points in each leg, the company will give you a promotion. You are a coordinator now. You can understand numbers. They will give you a silver coin recognition, and they give you 300 coins as an appreciation. But these coins, imagine if 6 months on the track, 8 months on the track, it will go $10. That's another 3,000 euros. If it goes $100, you understand the power of it? The next position is team leader. You just need to have one on the left, one on the right, and you have one of those people that have one on the left, one on the right, and you have 12,000 points in each leg. Now you can make up to 2,000 per day in commission. The company will throw an iPad mini and more coins. And by the company doing this, what they're doing, they are creating more demand for the coins and more value. Because the more demands that there is for the coin, the higher is the value of the coin going up. The third position is supervisor. Here we start getting serious. Remember the story that I said I started June 15, this company with 9 people. And I was already open-minded, that all the people that are going to start with me, they're going to succeed, right? 5 of those 9 people, they achieved this position. So they're having a car for 6 months, then we have them to go to the next level, They achieved already 18,000 euros in commission, right? Not a bad start to start a business with just 300 euros, right? The company will give you an iPhone, and they give you the car for 6 months. You choose the car between Beamer and Merc, most of the people. They will give you the payment for the car. If you choose a higher car, you can, but they give you a certain amount of payment and you pay the rest. And if you qualify, they keep paying for your car until the car eventually is yours or you change the lease. And again, they give you more coins. These are the cars that we gave last month. That was in Germany. In here, we already gave one car, but next month we have 5 people who qualify for the car. Executive director is more points. You just need more people going climbing the ladder with you. They give you a MacBook. They give you a better payment for the car, or they change the car, and more coins. Diamond is where most people decide to quit what they're doing and they go full time, right? I reached this in 6 months. So it's not about reaching the position, it's seeing the difference, because when you reach this position, you had made a significant change in your life. Mr. Mark, he knows me 1 year ago. I was with a broken VT Holden Commodore pitched there with tape all over the place, trying to get from one place to another, and my self-esteem wasn't that good. I opened a pizza shop, so I was working hard, and as soon as I hit this position, you can see what you're doing. What you're doing. I didn't have to convince no one to join my business, because they was already looking at the different life that I was doing, right? Well, the rewards beyond this is there is 1, 2, 3, another 5 position. Crown Ambassador is where you don't need to look at work anymore. You don't need to ask for no one no more, because Crown Ambassador is it's crazy money. You can sell it, and the company is preparing for those people who reach this position to live the life of a dream. Not everyone, by the way, is going to reach here, right? Because even when we go in a battle, a lot of soldiers die. So when you are taking people with you, not all the people that you are taking in stage 1, they're going to be stage 2 or stage 3, but everyone can be here, but nobody wants to be here. Because all the people are different, right? All the destiny of different people are different. So we still need people who cook for us. We need people who fix the car for us. So we can change the world, but we can change individually your world. So these are very technical numbers. I'm not going there, but Mike, he can explain this in another section, but the numbers are crazy. If we just follow the step that other cryptocurrency did, right, and we just go 1/10 of Bitcoin did, or we go half of the 40 currency that they are in the stock exchange, it's a life-changing opportunity. Strategies, as I said, is you just enjoy and try for yourself. You get 2 people to jump on board, see how it goes, and see where you want to go. And you can make the duplication very easy, and the money is very fantastic when you go that number. This is the plan that I told you about, 18 weeks strategy, that you can reach the top of the pinnacle with this company, just introducing 2. And do you think that if wise people like Richard Branson and Bill Gates invested in cryptocurrency because they know and they understand that money, the fiat money, is going to finish eventually. Do you think that they know more than I do? And if they invested big in the cryptocurrency, do you think that there is something for this industry to go better and higher? And if you capitalize now, do you think there is more chance for you to make it if you invest now, instead you invest down the track to see how this cryptocurrency is going? I believe that timing and positioning is everything in life. And you have a time frame of window that you can invest, you can lease these computers, because eventually, down the track, 1 year from now, 2 years from now, it's going to be like Bitcoin. And most people are not going to Bitcoin because now it's too dear, it's too expensive to invest in Bitcoin. And the second thing is because Bitcoin has been stabilized for this last 5 years. So the people who are investing now, they wish that they was at the beginning. Because who invested 2 years ago, 3 years ago, they didn't make much profit like the one they invested 9 years ago when the company was ground zero, right? This is the certificate of registration in Australia. After this weekend, I'm going to be 1 week with the co-founders of the company and with the lawyers and everything. When I come back in July, the first couple months, we are going to have discussions with the AAAC, so we see what is the requirement, because each country is different. What is the requirement for this country to be 100% legit and authentic, right? Because we want to go with each government, because we just opened Morocco, we just opened Germany, we just opened Malta, we opened Brazil, and each country is totally different from other countries, right? So yes, I am ahead of this project and this responsibility. So we are making everything possible to be aligned with the Australian government and go big. Here are the stories about Bitcoin recently. Everyone is talking about Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency. The 8 major banks, they're looking to use the blockchain as a transaction for their banks. And why? Because it's more secure, it's more convenient. And but they want that the people know what's happening, because the profit they wanted to keep themselves. This is the only solution for the problems that we have with the banks, because it's not centralized and not regulated, right? More people are talking about the blockchain, and you can see that Bitcoin, the price has been stabilized for a long period of time. So the profit is really steady for them, but us, we are just not even launched. Here is this is for the certification, Mike, eh?
Yeah.
Here is the certification. Bitcoin had got listed in September to under the commodity law to have the first cryptocurrency certificate. Us as a Coinspace, you can go under this link to see the S-coin as a second. And you can see that S-coin is the second company from 690 cryptocurrency that applied for the certificate. The price of the coin, as I told you, at the moment is at the bottom price, right? So you're not going to have a better price and better profit if you don't have today. At the beginning, I spoke with 2 things. How much time do we have? Nobody knows. And how we're going to use the time to fix, if we need to fix our situation. right? And destiny. What is your destiny? Everyone has a different destiny. But what I learned today is that destiny, you can walk, you can crawl, and you can run, right? And the difference is, if you run after your destiny, if you run after your dreams, you're separating from your history, right? So if you like the history where it is, just make new goals and go for it, right? But if you don't like where you are, just make a new goals and just run after your destiny, because you're going to leave your history behind and you're going to be closer to your dream. Shoot for the stars. I prefer to shoot for the stars and don't hit them instead of not shooting at all. Because if you shoot at the stars, maybe you have a pigeon, right? You can hit a pigeon. If you don't shoot at all, you're just going to be where you are. Thank you for coming. If you have any questions after this, I'm more than happy, and all the language, all the team, shut up. All the team can help you.
Question though.
Yeah.
What happens if you choose to fly after your goals?
Well, I believe I can fly. And let's take the community. Let's create a community. And we hold each other hands to go on the top, because this is not about me or you or you or you. It's about creating the community. We're helping the cryptocurrency, but again, we are tailored this opportunity around each and every individual. So thank you for coming. I hope that I wasn't boring, and I hope that we can help more people and create our wealth. Thank you very much.
I'd like to hand it back to Noel. What a great presentation. Phenomenal. Now, there's someone else I want to bring up to have a little talk to you. Leo, where are you? Leo is going to give a testimonial. He's only been in this business since February. I think it's February, isn't it? He's done a phenomenal job and he's getting there.
Thank you very much, Mike. Life is good. Life is great. In the beginning of the year, I started to think about my New Year's resolutions. On the 4th of February, I turned 50 years of age. I had a problem because my dream was that I would have the best year of my life this year, both financially and also as far as physically. So, only problem was I didn't have a vehicle to give me the best life or lifestyle that I could imagine.
If you'd like to know how you can join the best Coinspace team and also get free help step by step to build a profitable business, then click the link below and I'll be happy to help you to get started in this opportunity. You'll also see my case study and how I went from $0 to $5,000 per month using this Coinspace Revolution system. Simply click the link below and I will show you my case study and how I succeeded at Coinspace and how you can join the best Coinspace team. Go ahead, click the link below, and I look forward to showing you all the facts so that you can make an informed decision for yourself. I'm Leo Hockinen, also known as Tutor Man, helping people to help themselves and helping to free the world. Thank you.